Simply and Mitch. What about hearts for Mizkif, chat? You know that's the thing, right? Like, people do that. Alright, well, the furries of Twitch are uniting. We're gonna be watching this video, chat. It is a funny one. It's called The Rise and Fall of Andy Milonakis. Let's actually see what the hell this happens.
Tell me more, but I'm not interested at all.
Me neither, because I can't remember his name.
I had a question about the possibility of living in a simulation. When you think about, like, all the quirks, every individual personality, how things work on a cellular level, like the universe.
I like Austin just standing there.
Doesn't it start to seem more far-fetched when you see how intricate and individual things are?
Okay. We
42.
talked a bit about that.
Andy Milonakis was arguably the most long-standing famous person to ever appear on Ice Poseidon's streams. And that's saying a lot considering that the YouTuber and Big Brother star Sam Pepper, the YouTuber Keemstar, and even a cast member of Orange is the New Black all made appearances.
You see what I mean, chat, when you guys said this guy's an XQC fan? I know this guy is not.
Andy was famous for having his own show called The Andy Milonakis Show on MTV. And after that, he was featured in multiple rap videos, movies, and then started streaming on Twitch. Andy was already popular in his own right years before most other Twitch streamers were. And it was also impressive that Andy made it so far in mainstream media despite having a growth hormone deficiency that made him look significantly younger and gave him a high-pitched voice.
Well, that's why he did make it that far, because it made him who he is.
In fact, his youthful appearance led to many jokes such as, he must have looked like a fetus when he was 10, and is Andy gonna live forever? However, after Ice Poseidon's downfall, Andy Milonakis' career declined significantly despite his celebrity status. Ladies and gentlemen, who am I kidding? Most of my viewers are pretty much all dudes. 4% ladies and 96% gentlemen, this is the story of the rise and fall of Andy Milonakis. Andy Milonakis was born on January 30th, 1976, making him 44 years old as of the making of this video. He hated school but excelled in computer science and security. This led him to work as a network administrator at a help desk in New York City for an accounting firm. During this time, he was fascinated with the growth of web
Dude, this guy can't even open Steam. How the hell was he doing computer science work at a young age? What?
Cams and home videos. Andy also loved comedy as it was a method that allowed him to cope with the bullying he faced for his metabolic condition. So he started uploading short comedy sketches and raps on the internet for fun. But everything changed when he was invited by a friend to a Super Bowl party. Instead of going, Andy decided to skip it and record a video where he played the guitar and sang a song called The Super Bowl is Gay. And you must be thinking, he uploaded it to YouTube, right? Well, not exactly. This was in 2003, so it was years before YouTube even came out. Andy actually uploaded it to a website called angrynakedpat.com, and 2 weeks later, it went viral. I found an original copy of the video online, but it had Spanish subtitles and I couldn't seem to remove them. So sorry in advance. Or should I say lo siento.
Nice.
Gay. Everything else, gay. Water, gay. Cologne is gay. DVD players are gay. DVDs are gay. Stray cats are gay. The sky is gay. It's also sometimes gray, but it's mostly gay.
The video was so successful that it actually caught the attention of Jimmy Kimmel.
That was pretty good.
He loved Andy Milonakis' content so much that he featured many of his videos on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. In fact, he thought he had incredible potential and helped him get his own show, The Andy Milonakis Show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
TV people, they showed him my old clips. They showed him the clips of like me on Kimmel Live. They ended up doing a pilot. I had to wait like 2 months for MTV to watch my pilot with another 20 pilots of other shows to pick from. It's really hard. It's kind of easy to get a pilot like shot, a test episode, but it's really hard for them to pick your show out of like the 20 other shows that they see. So 2 months later after we shot that, I was kind of like still like in limbo, like feeling not confident, being like, why are they gonna pick my weird ass show over the other shows?
Dude,
call.
I loved his show when I was younger. I loved the Andy Milonakis show. I thought it was great.
Jimmy's like, I got Tony DeSanto on the other line. He was the executive producer. As soon as he said I got the other guy on the line, I mean, part of me thought he could say, like, sorry, it's not going to work out. But a big part of me was like, if he's calling me and asking and saying he has the other producer on the line, that feels like it means something good. And they days. Like, yeah, we just wanted to tell you we're going to pick up your show.
It premiered on MTV on June 26, 2005 and was a hit. It was a fun show to watch with a mix of man on the street segments, pranks, and comedy raps. Now, the show was nothing groundbreaking in terms of visuals and actually looked like it was produced with a 45-cent budget.
I have no soul. Have a nice day.
I don't have one either.
But the brand of comedy was incredibly unique for the time and catapulted Andy to stardom. It was a hilarious sketch show that featured high-profile A-list celebrities like Hilary Duff, Snoop Dogg, and even Lil Jon. I still remember the iconic theme song constantly playing in my head when I was in school.
I rock peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. Bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head.
Bruce Lee's on my head, so don't call me a Lee head.
Now please excuse me, I got to get my tree fed.
The show lasted for 3 entire seasons until it was eventually canceled on May 1st, 2007.
I can't believe there's people in my chat who didn't know that Andy had a fucking show back in the day. Yes, Andy's show was called the Andy Milonakis Show, and it was extremely, extremely popular, and it was honestly great.
But Andy's entertainment career didn't end there. He was also featured in songs by the rappers Gucci Mane and Chief Keef in the mid-2010s. He then sort of fell out of the public spotlight for several years until he started a Twitch channel in 2015. Andy loved going out in public and interacting with random people in his chat. And he also enjoyed cooking, eating, and traveling. So he was a perfect fit for IRL streaming.
For you to put that much energy on a site like Twitch, you must have seen something, and something must have just clicked with you. What was that? What made you think that that was going to be the site?
Well, I was always doing it as a hobby. It was never serious to me. It just was a cool platform. I like games, but I'm not a hardcore gamer.
Right.
And then as soon as it opened up to where we could stream outside, I was like, oh, I could kill this shit.
Right.
And soon enough, his Twitch career took off, and in 2017, he was named as one of the fastest growing IRL streamers. However, in February 2017, his entire world changed again. This was when he met perhaps the biggest IRL streamer of all time, Ice Poseidon. The two formed an instant connection and became good friends.
What are you doing?
I was trying to do your arm thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Andy's so cute.
I mean, no one would have ever expected that a 40-something-year-old Hollywood star and a kid from Florida would become a top streaming duo, but hey, IRL was booming. Andy and Ice continued to do silly things like cosplaying as Mario and Luigi and walking around Los Angeles. He was such a big part of Ice's streams that anyone who tried to stream snipe Ice Poseidon by finding him when he livestreamed was then called an Andy to differentiate them from Andy Milonakis. And there were a lot of Andys, Mexican Andy, Asian Andy, and even Tracksuit Andy. It was all a big meme. Andy was part of Ice's inner circle and soon befriended
It blows my mind how many people think Andy is from... I bet you it's getting to a 50-50 point where people think Andy differentiates from XQC because XQC says Andy all the time. I bet you there's a lot of people that think XQC started Andy because he says Andy. And they're like, oh, it just means viewer count. And they don't know anything. It's crazy, chat. It's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, Andy started from Ice Poseidon. It didn't start from XQC or anybody besides Ice. And then it differentiated and it started to grow. Daniel with the 10! Let's go! Yeah.
Many of the people in the CX network. He often hung out with Hampton Brandon and accompanied him as he got into fights and caused trouble. He even donated money to him when he got arrested live on stream. Once, he even bailed Hampton Brandon out of jail. Ultimately, Andy's networking had paid off.
Appreciation threads.
He went from 50,000 followers in January 2017 to about 250,000 in early 2018 with about 1,500 average viewers. His streams were highly entertaining as he had an uncanny ability to rap and also make jokes, which he proved when he roasted a DJ.
I like not funny people.
Oh, wow.
Like, I like Andy Milonakis. He ain't never been funny, you know what I'm saying?
Please, you know my hood pass stronger than yours.
You know what? You only get a pass when you sell drugs now.
How many songs you got with Chief Keef and Gucci Mane?
It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna...
Exactly. I ain't stalling. I'm balling. I'm stalling. I'm on some rush. I'm going up to the mothership. I'm on some other shit. Other one. mother, son. Oh my God, that's rude.
Yeah.
I'm real rude, like a rude dude who doesn't say excuse me. I got purple nails. I'm a white whale. I don't give a. I freestyle. I'm a white duck and I'm addicted to quack. Pull out your backpack. Invest in NASDAQ.
Damn.
I don't care about the stock market. Blunts, I spark it. It's
Hey.
any Milonakis. I mean, Nakis. Oh my God, I'm obnoxious. That's all right. At least I freestyle off my head. Mother, you other rappers are dead, sitting there with a pen and pad. This is all the thoughts I had.
Hey.
But then I come back in time and rewind it. Oh my God, I hope you didn't mind it. On some old blockbuster. I'm on that Blockbuster Kid on the movies, getting bougie.
Man, they really need a cameraman for this part.
Shout out fucking Andy Milonakis, man. Give his man.
Even the ladies loved him as one woman flashed him.
Pretty happy. It would make my night.
That's flashing?
Like good times. Oh no!
Luckily, the blood from his penis rushed to his arms, which allowed him to make a lightning quick reflex to prevent a ban.
What the fuck? Why would you say, like, you're such a very calm, like, this is the story of Andy Milonakis. Luckily, the penis did not work, and unfortunately, his arms were able to fluctuate, thus grappling his camera and turning it to the left.
But streaming had downsides, as he was sometimes called a girl by others, which really upset him.
She seems very likable.
Oh, I remember these. I remember when he went to CVS.
What y'all think about my style? This is something else, girl. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna.
He also hated it when people didn't know or believe his age.
I'm 41. I'm a young-looking 41-year-old.
All right, I need some sort of. You have another ID, passport, or something? Because
Really, you're not taking my ID?
she's not gonna take it for you.
I'm buying Nicorette gum.
I know.
I'm not buying heroin.
I felt bad for this, man.
No, I don't have another ID.
Sorry, she's not gonna take it for you.
To top it all off, a creepy pedophile even tried to pick him up live on stream.
May I sit in
You
your
may
presence?
you may sit.
I'm waiting for the cops. All I need is to find. I don't need one for me. I need to find one tobacco cigarette for my friend. Who
Tobacco
I
cigarette?
Oh my God, the Willy Wonka guy.
You don't take tobacco, right?
I don't take tobacco. I can't.
Hey, I like your gear.
Who the fuck are you, Daniel Maria? What the flying fadoodle? Dude, this guy dropped 50 subs and 10 subs. Daniel Maria with the 60 gifted subs, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Who are you, Daniel? What the fuck? Mamma Mia Pizzeria. Thank you, buddy. 60 gifted. What the fuck? Dude, no one ever gives me sub. Dude, Internet Coma with the 5. I'll take 5. That's 5. I'll take 5. Hopefully that doesn't give you flashbacks to the Lead Pichu commercial, but I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the 5. Eludes for the Twitch Prime. Daniel, seriously, let's get some people box in chat for 60 gifted subs. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Are you kidding? We can make movies from here to eternity. You want to start tonight or you want to start freaking Saturday?
But it wasn't all bad. One time he said he was 17 to avoid getting beat up.
You act like you're the big guy. You called me out when
I'm
you
not a
told me
big
to
guy.
drink.
Your boy told me you were a rapper. I was trying to hear you rap.
Doesn't matter. Did you just come into some restaurant and you just patronize people? This is who you want to be? How old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17, so this is who you are in life?
I don't patronize anyway. Your boy told me you rap. I was hoping to hear
Nice.
some bars. That's all. It wasn't negative. It was negative when you made it negative. It wasn't negative at all.
Good. You're 17 years old. You have a lot to learn. I wish you the best.
Andy's sensitivity about his age led to some drama with Ruben from Epic 5 TV after he jokingly told a bouncer at a club that Andy was underage and that his ID was fake. This upset Andy as he felt it was an insult from a friend and not a comment from a random online. In response, Ruben made a video stating that he was just trolling and the facts were misrepresented. Fortunately though, in the end everything blew over. Andy continued live streaming and loved talking with his chat. He loved travel streaming and went to Tokyo, London, and Greece. In Tokyo, he met up with Reckful, and in Greece, the two hung out with Greek God X.
I like that picture.
However, in October 2018, he got into some drama with Reckful. It all started when Reckful got upset one day during a stream and suddenly quit. Understanding that he suffered from mental illness, Andy reached out to him trying to be a supportive friend. However, Reckful responded by insulting Andy.
Don't try to help me. I told you a million ways you could work on yourself and you don't even try. Stop trying to help other people all the time.
Who the fuck are you, Daniel? Who the fuck are you? 110 gifted sub. Dude, you are saving my sub count. I want everyone to fucking dance at Daniel Maria. I will play fucking mariachi music to the day I die. Is this an oiler? Have we struck oil? It's been that long? Chat, when was the last oiler? And God. Dude, what the hell? Daniel Maria. Oh my God. When was the last? We haven't had oil princess in. Yeehaw! We finally hit it. What the hell? Thank you for the 110. 110 gifted subs. Thank you so fucking much. It says Maria. Well, I also say it's the Botez sisters when it's really the Botez twins. Murr for the 1,000 gift bits. I appreciate it. Dude, I want everyone to dance. Dance for Daniel. I almost said dance for Daddy, but you know what? He did gift 110 subs, so. Why was Reckful so hateful? It was in his own head, man. It was in his own head. You gotta realize a lot of this was in his own head. His perception of reality was different than most.
On yourself a little bit. Okay? You have a gajillion things I told you could do to work on yourself.
In response, Andy wrote this on Reddit. He's right, I can work on myself, I'm far from perfect. I'm not trying to preach, I was just pointing out that if he wanted his account deactivated, there are simple fixes for that. But based on prior interactions where I try to put a positive spin on things, I think he might think I was trying to preach to him. It definitely hurts a bit when you are trying to be a good friend and get snapped at, but I'll still be there for him if he needs to talk. Andy and Reckful still remain friends after all of the drama, and Andy wrote a heartfelt post when Reckful committed suicide saying that he loved him. It was clear that Andy was a good person who just cared about the well-being of the people in his life. Although he wasn't known for getting an insane number of viewers, he still had a following that was loyal to him. His decline started when Ice Poseidon's community had grown too toxic. Ice was swatted constantly and was eventually banned from Twitch after someone said he had a bomb when he was on a plane. As part of a last-ditch effort, he made a streamer house in early 2019 where Andy made many appearances. But after an FBI raid in March 2019, the streamer house shut down and the CX network collapsed. It was almost like the dissolution of the USSR. It was the end of a dynasty. Ice wanted to go his separate ways and left Los Angeles and moved to Austin, Texas, leaving Andy behind. Andy and Hampton Brandon also grew distant after Andy called him out for burning bridges.
I understand people have problems and he's had a hard life. A lot of people have. It doesn't give you permission to act like a piece of...
Ooh!
In response, Hampton Brandon called him a pandering grandma.
He's telling me I burned bridges and I
called me the golden boy.
Well, and I'm just like, wait a minute, who are my friends that he ain't? And I'm like, he doesn't know my friends. He's only talking about the CX network and they all hate me. He wants me to be... Oh my God, he's a pandering grandma. He's a pandering grandma.
Without anyone to stream with consistently, Andy was forced to stream alone, which led to a dramatic decrease in viewership. Essentially, Andy's Twitch career fell because pretty much every other IRL streamer that he streamed with destroyed their own career. And unfortunately, he was collateral damage. To add insult to injury, the virus caused his streams to suffer even more as he couldn't travel or do IRL like before. He dropped from a peak 4,500 viewers in August 2010 to a mere 915 viewers in April 2020. In May 2020, he captured the crappy world situation by tweeting this. Congratulations to the astronauts that left Earth today. Good choice.
4 million
The tweet
likes.
actually became the third most liked tweet ever.
Nice.
Andy Milonakis had an incredibly long career from his MTV.
Keep in mind, chat, this was before Tommy Innit and Tubbo, okay? Yes, those have all been destroyed massively by Tommy Innit just tweeting he's live.
TV show to multiple rap videos to being a Twitch streamer. He was always down to earth and an overall chill guy who just liked to hang out. Andy inspired many to pursue comedy and showed that a growth hormone deficiency wasn't a reason to stop pursuing your dreams. I also saw that a few days ago Andy got into drama with XQC and called him toxic. Everything unfolded when XQC and Greek God X accidentally killed him but then knowingly looted him in the game Rust. In response, Andy killed Greek God X's character and had this to say.
You killed Greek!
Best clip of all time. Here it is.
You killed Greek!
This is why we're here.
Naked, you don't even talk.
You killed Greek. He's on my team.
I understand, bro, but you're just a toxic idiot constantly. Can you actually care about people for once instead of being 10-year-old? God, losers. Swear to God, man. Eat it up, LSF. You golden boys and loser. I don't give a how many viewers you got.
Third
Golden boy?
Dude, are you kidding me?
His words were quite
Oh,
harsh,
you missed the death. The death was the best one. Shooting him down was one thing, but to kill him was the best part.
Andy later apologized. I imagine he probably had bad blood from the time in 2018 when XQC accused him of trying to evoke sympathy because he always supported Reckful on Twitter.
Don't you see how easy it is? Don't you see what Andy's doing? It's such basic knowledge sympathy baiting. It's just garbage. Hey guys, yo Twitter, guys, look, I'm typing to help Reckful. I'm being a nice guy. I'm Andy. I'm being nice, guys. Look, I'm helping him, right? I'm helping him. But I'm being passive aggressive, and then Reckful's gonna be upset at me because I'm being passive aggressive, and then oh no, guys, he's being mean.
Chat. You gotta remember, this is a long time ago. This is before anything. We didn't know. No one knew.
To me, oh Andy, it's okay. You tried to help him. I did, man. I tried to help.
And honestly, I don't think anyone even knew what he was saying, so it's fine.
Man, shut up. God, what a cunt. Are you serious? What an easy bait. How can you not see through that?
Personally, I don't think Andy is someone who is toxic and causes fights, but rather believe that sometimes drama just happens as a creator. I wish Andy the best in the future, and I'm happy that he's been having success with poker. Hopefully, he will rise again.
I didn't really call the downfall of Andy Milonakis, right? I didn't. There was not really a downfall that I saw that was terrible. I mean, TLDR is Andy's downfall essentially is the fact that all of the friends around him just stopped being streamers because of IRL streaming, and that COVID's here. I mean, when COVID goes, I'm sure Andy's just going to travel. It's going to be fine. You know what I mean? I don't really think there was necessarily a downfall. It's more of a dormant standing. So, I don't know. Am I right on that? It was a good video, though. It was definitely a good video. I am not watching the rise and fall of Arab Andy, chat. Alright, you can go fuck yourself. You can go watch that in the jail cell. I'm not watching it. I am not watching it. Yeah, I don't think Andy Milonakis has had a downfall. You know what I mean? There's ups and downs in every career, right? Is Andy seeing a down right now? Yes, of course. I mean, IRL streaming is dead. Jacob Bake is seeing a massive down right now. He'll tell you that flat out. The IRL streamers are fucked right now because of COVID. They're just completely fucked. So that shit sucks for them. And when COVID's over, I bet you they're both gonna go out there and they'll both be fine. It just takes time. You know? It'll be fine. You know? Andy's just been chilling and starting shit on live stream fails, and Jacob got a mute, so.